economic development for the county and the city and the region, all the fundamentals are in place. You know, I think we have some really committed and passionate folks that are involved. I can't thank the search committee, the executive committee, and the board enough for giving me this opportunity. I'm excited to work with the community and other community leaders to be able to move us forward in what we're trying to achieve here to make Springfield and the county the best place to do business in the United States. So I think all the fundamentals are in place. I think we've got the right leadership. You know, it's a rare thing these days to find a public-private partnership where the business community really steps forward and says, we have to do this and we have to do it a little bit different than we have in the past. And then to have the elected officials be able to say, we trust you to be able to do that and we're going to support it as well. So I really have to commend those elected officials for allowing this new trust to be developed as we move forward. Some people said, well, you're here now, what are you going to do? You know, there's been a lot of great legwork done, especially over the years. There's plenty of studies that I think have collected some dust on some bookshelves. We'll dust those off and make sure that they're up to date. The board's done a great job developing an initial mission and vision statement and some strategic goals and objectives. We're really going to spend some time here initially being able to codify that, make it a little bit stronger, make sure that we reflect the community that we serve, really focus on our targeted industries, what makes Springfield work for companies currently, and really build on that as we look to identify new companies to move in. And then I think, you know, being here is a fantastic spot to be because innovation and entrepreneurism is where it really is. We have to be able to grow our own, and that's where that really starts to differentiate us from other parts of the country. So I'm delighted to be here. We've got a lot of work to do. But I think we've got the right folks at the table and we'll be adding more people to that. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm proud to be in Springfield.
Well, on behalf of the City Council and the residents of Springfield, welcome, Eric, to Springfield. I'm sure you'll fall in love with it. For those that have been lifelong residents like myself and those that are new to the community, it's easy to do, especially when you look to the history of Abraham Lincoln and many others that came before us. Bun spoke to that, and that's really what built Springfield. It's about families, it's about the people that set us apart from others. But I need to say thank you to Bun and Dan Duggan for really being the co-chairs to get this initiative going, and the private sector that really helped move it forward. It all started when the Chamber and the county did a study through Q5 initiative. And this is one study that was actually put into action. One of the recommendations was the Economic Development Council. And as you know, with any project, you need to vet it, and this was thoroughly vetted by everybody involved, and that's what got us to this point of fruition. And Eric had touched on it. It's really about building our community with regards to the target employment sectors. But what it takes is a shared vision. And that's what the Economic Development Council means to myself and others, that how we can all work together, the private sector with the public sector. We had some success with the P3 public-private partnerships, but Eric will keep us focused in that regards. And with regards to that shared vision, it's a matter of doing that with scarce resources. We're in the global economy now. We need to be competitive in the marketplace because it's all about growing jobs. And that's what we're going to focus on. And Eric will help us with that shared vision. And I'm really excited because you have an outsider coming into Springfield, because some of us do get complacent or get comfortable in the positions we're in, and we need to be challenged. And he brings that outside perspective to raise that level of expectation for all of us. So when you're looking at the target employment sectors, the one that I always point to, many others, is the medical community, because that's really been the driver with the the impact we've had with the state budget. But they've helped usher us through that tough time. We have a great financial industry here, engineering, professionalism, as well as energy. But entrepreneurial is the up-and-coming one that we really need to tap into, and this is a perfect location to have this announcement and as we move forward and innovate Springfield and those partnerships. But as importantly, or most importantly, is the educational industry that we have with regards to not only School District 186, but all the way up to our higher education, because that's our future. We need to really grow our own, as what was mentioned, of our own residents, show them, the young people, the opportunities here in Springfield and the county. We're going to work together as a region to really make things happen and raise that level of expectation. So I'm really excited about what the future holds. I think our brighter days are ahead of us, as well as the council and the rest of Springfield. And we really appreciate the partnership with the private sector, the county, and most importantly, Eric ushering us into that new direction. So congratulations and thank you for being part of it.
I think it's important for you to know that Eric was the unanimous choice of the organizing committee that vetted the candidates for executive director of our new EDC. And I think as the community gets to know Eric, as you help the community get to know Eric, you will see that in selecting him, that the organization intends to send a message. With Eric's background and his record of success, we want to say this: we're not going to be just implementing the same old strategies. We're looking for new effort and developing a new culture that makes us competitive for jobs in the 21st century. The board, to that end, the board already has a plan for Eric to be reaching out to the community to help develop the vision and the strengths and weakness analysis. And Eric will be organizing that effort in the coming months. We're delighted to have him here, and we think he's going to be an excellent